Fossil fuel has brought an attention around the world since it helps people by producing an energy. Even though fossil fuel is important nowadays, it also has a cons since it is a non-renewable sources and can affect the environmental pollution.
The purpose of this project is to commercialize the biodiesel to replace fossil fuel to ensure no harms for the environment and to maintain oil supply since the fossil fuel is a non-renewable source.
The process of biodiesel is from trans-esterification process. As for the example, we take sunflower oil, which is linoleic acid, as a source of biodiesel production. The reactant of this trans-esterification process, in this case, is linoleic acid and methanol that will produce lactic acid and glycerol with the existence of sulfuric acid as catalysts to speed up the reaction.
This chemical reaction is related with rate of reaction in chemical kinetics. Catalyst, concentration, and temperature are the factors that will affect the rate of reaction. The use of catalyst is to speed up a chemical reaction by lowering the activation energy for the chemical reaction. The amount of catalyst had a positive effect on biodiesel yield, increasing the yield of biodiesel with the increase in catalyst concentration. Increasing the amount of sulfuric acid as a catalyst will increase the rate of reaction. If we increase the concentration of methanol as a solvent, there will be more of the chemical present. More reactant particles in methanol moving together allow more collisions to happen, and so the reaction rate is increased. The higher the concentration of methanol, the faster the rate of reaction will be. As increase the temperature, the rate of reaction will be increased. The average kinetic energy rises up as the temperature increases. Therefore, a greater proportion of linoleic acid and methanol molecules will have the minimum energy necessary for an effective collision. At higher temperature, particles can collide more often and with more energy, which makes the reaction take place more quickly.
Some advantages of biodiesel production is that it will reduce less carbon residues, which means it will leave less carbon built-up in the diesel engine compared to the petroleum diesel. Next, it will reduce the consumption of fossil fuel, thus it reduces the carbon dioxide emission because it is carbon neutral. Lastly, it can be used for engines that are designed for petroleum diesel without any modification.
Biodiesel should be commercialized around the world to enhance world's economy and replace the fossil fuel since the price of fossil fuel is going up. One step that possible to do is by approaching the government to make biodiesel as a main fuel in our country. To summarize all this, the future trends of biodiesel will likely move towards the balanced market demands with the community and the consumer perceptions. The exploration of alternative sources for green biodiesel is important for future due to their cheaper cost, availability, as well as environmental friendliness. Few technologies have been developed with more improvements that are yet to be proposed.